Yo, what's good guys, it's Steven, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I would make a beat for Slime Language 2 by YSL. Something for someone like Gunna, Young Thug, or Lil Got It. So yeah, let's get into it. So before we get started, here's the beat that I'm going to be showing you guys how I made from start to finish, and so here's what it sounds like. So you guys get the idea. It definitely has that 115 to 120 BPM triplet bounce. So yeah, now I'm going to start breaking it down. And so the first thing I'm going to start in is the sample. And here's what the sample sounds like by itself. And so the first song that I started with was this In Motion Analog Lab preset. It's in the Mellotron, and it's just like a little pluck sound. And here's the original pattern that I played out. And once I had that, I decided to render it out. And I just looped the first 2 bars of it and pitch it down. So here's what it sounds like. And then I actually also ran this bell through my pedal called the Fairfield Circuitry Shallow Water. And basically it's like a lo-fi chorus pedal that gave it a super cool texture and tone. And then moving on, the next sound that I added was this mallet pluck sound. It's just a one shot. And I just played this pattern out that sounds like this. And I actually ended up running this sound through the pedal as well. And then once I had it ran through the pedal, this is what it sounds like. So as you guys can tell, it definitely gives it like a detuned warp sound effect, and it kind of just takes the quality down a little bit. And then after that, I just went straight to the bass, and this is also another one shot. This one shot is actually from my Ember V2 one shot kit, so if you guys want to check that out, there's going to be a link down in the description. And I just played out this simple pattern that just goes from a G down to a C, and here's what it sounds like. And then for the bass, as you can see, I added a good amount of processing. So first I added a low high to take out all of like the high frequencies in the bass. And then after that, I added this EQ to take out a lot of like the harsh low end and boost a lot of the mids so you can really hear it on like iPhone speakers. And then after that, I added this decapitator just to give it a little bit more warmth and just to make it sound a little bit more gritty. And then the final plugin that I added was this plugin called Thermal. And it's a plugin that I've been using a lot recently. And me and Pilgrim are actually putting out a pack full of presets from Thermal and Portal by Output. So if you guys are interested, be sure to stay on the lookout for that. It's probably going to be dropping in the next week or so. And I just chose this preset called Sub Bounce just to give it a little bit more low end and drive. And then after I had the bass, the bell, and the pluck, the last sound that I added was just this little percussion loop from an Only One percussion library. And I just pitched it down an octave, put it on time, and ran it through an EQ that filtered out a lot of the highs and the lows, and here's what it sounds like. And so once you have all the elements, here's what it sounds like all together. And so now that I broke down the sample, now I'm going to break down the drums. And these drums are actually super simple, so I'm just going to be showing you guys pretty quickly. So here's what the drum pattern sounds like after I did all the programming. And so obviously the first sound that I started with was the 808, and I actually have 2 808s in this beat, but the first one is just like a Zay 808, and I just have it playing on the F repeatedly, and the pattern sounds like this. And then to complement the first 808, I actually added the spins 808 at the end of each bar. So here's what the two of them sound like together. And then once I had the two 808s, I actually went into the hi-hat and I drew in this 1/3 triplet pattern that sounds like this. And as you guys can tell, there's not a lot of differences between the second half and the first half, and that's because I just wanted to keep it super simple. And then the next sound that I added was just a simple clap, slap clap. And then the final sound that I added was just this open hat. It's like a super short open hat, and it just plays the same pattern over and over. So here's what all the drums sound like. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the drums, and here's what the whole beat sounds like together. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this from me and the rest of the team. And then also be sure to head over and follow my social medias at @StevensSchaefer_. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.